Hey, so as you guys know, I have reviewed a robot vacuum cleaner or 2 or 10 in my day. And we've seen them evolve over time. They've gone just from vacuuming and just bumping into everything like a crazy toddler into being automated and mapping your whole house, to now both vacuuming and mopping at the same dang time. Today we're checking out the eufy S1 Pro robot vacuum, and it's taken this smart home category even further. Now for me as a child watching the Jetsons and that little maid will come out and clean things up, I said when I grow up, I'm going to have that in my house. And now thanks to smart robots, I pretty much have that in my house. But they've always been limited. Thank you to eufy for sponsoring this video, but all opinions are based off my actual usage for this past month. Now, at first, this may just look like the newest version of your usual robot vacuum. And originally I sort of felt that until I actually figured out what this does. The S1 Pro is the first floor washing robot with vacuum and real-time self-cleaning. Not only does it mop your floors, but it also washes your floors, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. Now let's start with the design of the eufy S1 Pro and the all-in-one base station. The S1 Pro's design is far more than just aesthetics. It's for efficiency as well. The narrow body with the square rounded corners and low profile isn't just sexy, but it's only 3.5 inches tall and allows the S1 Pro to get into shorter spaces like under chairs and couches. The full functioning all-in-one base station is a little bit taller than your usual robot vacuum station, but it's at a comfortable height so you don't have to bend down for maintenance. No back strain here, middle-aged men like me. The station has clean water tank, dirty water tank, and a dust bag. Now on top of the base station, there's a touch panel screen that allows you to control the S1 Pro with a simple touch. You can also use your voice assistants and also the app too, but it's just as easy to walk up to it and tell it to clean something. It doesn't just have tanks for your dirty and clean water, it's a whole system to help clean the mop. So you're not cleaning the floor with a dirty mop. Now this is what they call the ozone recirculation system. Now what this ozone recirculation system does, it gets rid of 99.9% of the germs on the roller mop. It does this by blending the cleaning solution with the sterilized water to clean the roller mop. Now, as you can see, this interface is user-friendly. It's easy to figure out. So easy that I tell my 5-year-old son to clean the room, and he goes to the S1 Pro and turns it on himself. The clear water tank in the front shows you how much clean water is left, and the dirty water tank is covered. Speaking of aesthetics, for me, I love the little white halo ring in the front. Kind of gives this like Tony Stark futuristic look. Now, as we expect, the S1 Pro has tons of features and tech. It's got the basics down when vacuuming. With a powerful 8,000 PA suction, picking up dust and crummies is no task for this monster. I use the word crummies because that's what my kid calls crumbs. It works on all types of floors such as hardwood, tile, and even carpet. If there's a lot of hair in your house with pets or people, then you'll love the anti-tangle brush. What's even more impressive is how the S1 Pro will automatically lift the mop when it detects carpet to prevent the carpet from getting wet, which comes in handy if you have area rugs over hardwood floor like I do. When it comes to mopping, the S1 Pro has a water circulation system. Instead of using rotating pads like other robot vacuums, the S1 Pro uses a roller mop. This allows the robot to wash your floors, so it doesn't just mop, it mops and removes the dirty water in real time. It simulates human scrubbing and applies the perfect amount of pressure to effectively lift up stubborn dirt like 24-hour dried coffee stains, and then squeezes it into a waste tank. And just like it can detect the floor change with the S1 Pro, it can also detect objects with binocular technology, which we usually find in drones and also autonomous cars. The S1 Pro can observe its surroundings at different angles to generate a 3D map of obstacles in its path. So it's telling me that it saw my couch, a plug, and also shoes. And then coming to the kitchen, it said it saw a refrigerator and also a floor mat. That's pretty impressive. Most other robot vacuum cleaners can only measure from one angle, but the active binocular infrared cameras emit 300,000 dots at a time to measure the obstacles with precision. With eufy's true course mapping technology, the S1 Pro learns your home and adapts to changes as needed. So if you're arranging furniture or your kid leaves large toys in the way, the S1 Pro can adapt and modify its cleaning route. It does this with a direct time of flight, LiDAR, and 3D SLAM. Now I wish SLAM was slam dunk, but it actually stands for synchronized or simultaneous localization and mapping. Now this system can sense obstacles up to almost 40 feet away, allowing the S1 Pro to map my home and create new routes in real time. I think it did a pretty good job at mapping the house. Now there were some bumps here and there as some of my floor is uneven and there's like random stuff in the way, but it actually learned it pretty quickly. Okay, all that fancy talk to say that the S1 Pro has cameras and sensors to analyze objects around, even if it's furniture or objects that aren't normally there. It also uses those sensors to measure spacing. The S1 Pro is definitely next level in robot vacuum tech, and it raises the bar of what premium robot cleaning looks like. Being able to not only both vacuum and mop, but also self-cleans completely, which means washing, emptying out the dirty water, and refilling it with clean water is perfect in making vacuuming and mopping an automated smart home chore that I have to worry less about with minimal effort on my part. And it's so simple that I tell my son to clean and he hits the button. The S1 Pro is launching on Kickstarter and you can check it out down here in my links below. Can't get enough of robot vacuum cleaners. I actually have a whole playlist of robot vacuum cleaners so you can see how they evolved over time. Take care.